Hey, real talk before we dive in. The first time I fired up the INNOCN 27 OLED, everything I thought I knew about fast visuals changed. If you're someone who notices blur in intense moments, demands tear-free motion, or can feel when a screen is holding you back in games or with your console, you already know there's a difference between good enough and something that actually performs. Before anything else, check the current price and availability now. Displays this capable don't sit still. You know that exact point when your old monitor starts dragging during a clutch fight or knife edge turn? For me it hit mid-match, where motion felt muddy and every frame drop became a guess rather than a reaction. I realized I'd outgrown compromise. Getting this OLED wasn't just an upgrade, it was relief. That idea you have in the back of your mind, that you shouldn't settle? This was the moment it finally felt true. Day to day, using this feels immediate. The contrast isn't just deeper, it's decisive. Blacks aren't dark, they're right. Flicks between bright and shadow feel clean instead of smeared. Fast sequences on foot racing, aerial dogfights, or frantic RTS troops, everything feels like it's in front of you, not just taking frames. And that responsiveness, once you feel this level of motion clarity and millisecond reaction, anything slower feels like you're always just behind. Every time you glance at a weaker panel or think about settling for something cheaper, your brain circles right back here because your eyes remember what smooth truly looks like. That's loss aversion in action. Once your visual sense locks in on quality, every compromise suddenly feels too costly. Don't wait thinking prices will drop forever. Panels with OLED crispness, ultra-high refresh, and HDMI 2.1 console readiness don't linger in stock, and you don't want to be the one kicking yourself later for hesitating. Maybe you're thinking something this fast and feature-rich feels complicated to set up. That's the surprise benefit, it just works. Plug in your PC, plug in your console, and everything clicks without wrestling menus for ages. VRR kicks in where it's needed, G-Sync compatibility steadies the frame pacing, and the built-in speakers fill sound without searching for extras. You sit down, and the experience simply feels right. Owning this changes how you expect interactions to feel. You don't endure blur anymore. You anticipate movement. You feel every frame with intention. It feels instantaneous with every frame. It feels sharp where others feel washed out. It feels fluid without judder or tear. It feels bold in both light and shadow. It feels like clarity you didn't realize you were missing. Sure, a panel this capable isn't the cheapest entry point, and OLED demands good care to protect those vibrant pixels. But at some point you stop looping specs and pick the screen that already feels right in your gut. You choose the one that actually keeps up with your pace, in every game, in every action, in every session. If you're ready for visuals that genuinely match how you play and respond, check the current price and availability now, and make that confident choice you'll be glad you didn't delay.